Welcome to the Heavy Butter Pod. We have a very special episode for you this week with our very first, very special guest, a stunt woman who's done a lot of falling on film, and now I've done some falling myself, for Lorena Abreu.
Great start, guys.
We're doing great.
We're rolling.
Oh, we're rolling. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Heavy Butter Pod.
Boom, boom, boom.
LA's first
and only movie podcast.
Podcast.
This is the first one. We noticed that there weren't any podcasts about film, especially ones that are funny, and so we started one.
Yep.
And, you know, as always, I'm joined by my regular co-hosts who are very irregular people. That's Zach Noe Towers.
Correct. Hello.
That's Michael Strasser.
Hello.
I'm Evan Williams, and today we have a very,
Oh my God.
Very special. Very special.
And it's actually
It's our first one.
guest we've ever had.
Huge.
That's right.
Yeah.
Huge.
First time there's a fourth chair here. Everybody, the love of my life, Lorena. Sorry, I didn't do. Did I say that? We could cut that out.
Whoa.
Yeah, probably.
God.
Wow.
Okay.
She literally got hit with it. It was like
We all got hit with it a little bit.
Physical.
Jeez, we never heard the L
Talk
word.
about it.
Golly.
Jump scare.
I tell you guys, I love you all the
Yeah.
time, man. Yeah.
Well, I've never been the love of your life.
You have. You just didn't know it. Yeah. Yeah.
Audience.
Yeah.
Let's let her get a word in, huh? Yeah.
Lorena, yeah. All right. Welcome to the pod.
I'm so honored, humbled, and excited to be on LA's first and only
It's the
movie
only one.
podcast.
It's the only one.
I'm a big fan of the pod, honestly.
She
Thank you.
literally is.
Somebody's got it.
Yeah, well,
I am.
one
Yeah.
of 12.
It's crazy,
apostles is what we call them.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also thought it was Bloomhouse.
Bloom-
I will say.
Oh,
I
thank
also
you.
thought it
She
was-
No.
watches.
Oh,
She
so now,
literally watches.
okay, Zach,
We
I
don't
already
want-
have one on my
Yeah.
side.
I'm going to
There
let
we
you
go.
know how things work here.
Yeah.
We don't side with that one.
Yes.
It's very us against him.
I don't know. She could. Yeah, she could be the
The
barometer. of
tiebreaker?
The
Which
tiebreaker.
one of you is actually right?
Now, what I really want to get into today.
When it comes to pronunciation, I'm not going to be right.
Same here.
Just-
Okay.
Sick.
I had a
Then we have that
stutter.
settled.
You have no excuse.
I had a
you
stutter,
know.
a speech impediment. I got
Yeah.
my L's down, then I got my R's mixed up. It was a crazy childhood. A lot of divorce, a lot of misogyny.
Who plays?
You got divorced and you were misogynistic as a child.
Yes, indeed. So let's dive in. How did you two meet?
She's
Oh
a.
my gosh, no.
Yeah.
It's actually the best, most unreal meeting story ever.
It actually is incredible.
It actually
cute.
is.
Yeah.
No, and it gets, I think you guys don't even know this detail of it.
Probably
So-
not because Evan lies a lot.
Yes.
I'm a compulsive liar. And, yeah, a
Steals
storyteller.
things from CVS.
From
Cool.
what?
CVS.
CV. Oh, I used
What
to
did you-
steal.
Yeah.
I used to steal a lot. Yeah.
I used to steal from Walmart.
But I stopped once
No
I started
regrets.
really working my program again. I don't steal anymore.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Except for hearts.
Except for hearts. No, I'll
Well,
let
actually,
her.
before we talk about how you met, a little bit about you, just to kind of.
Thank you.
Yeah, because her value
Yes.
is not attached.
It's not attached to me.
Evan
Honey,
Williams.
I know it is not attached to Evan Williams. Okay.
That's Strash. Sorry ahead of time.
Are you, this is amazing. No, but I think I have to go in the order that the question was asked. I think
She's
so.
very like
the-
OCD a little bit.
So no, yes. So
She's
Organized.
Will Ferrell and
we got-
Austin Powers. Don't ask three
Let the
times.
lady
yeah.
talk. Let the lady
no,
talk.
so I got invited to the ballerina premiere. I invited my friend Sara Mudalal. Why am I looking as if I know which camera this is?
She's
gonna
right
be
over
on?
here. Hey,
She's
Sarah,
right
say
over
hi.
here.
Sarah.
Yeah.
Good to see
Sarah.
I went to the
Yeah.
ballerina
Sarah.
premiere, which is so funny to get invited to a premiere. I literally said on the carpet, like, a Wednesday video went viral, and now I'm at the ballerina premiere. This-
Yeah.
Is that really how you think it happened?
Yeah, like, I don't know. Why would I be there?
Why would
but
you
I
not
also-
be there? Yeah.
But I also...
You have to tell who Lorena
Yeah,
is. because
yeah.
Oh, that would help.
That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
was trying to
Right now,
say.
Lorena-
You think that
Lorena's
you're-
too
Okay,
humble
so-
to say who she
So,
is.
long story... No, I can't make that long story short. I'll
Well,
just...
we've got 40 minutes, so just knock
We
it all
do.
out.
We have
Sick.
a couple
I
episodes
think I have
with
to
you.
continue with the premiere. You know, it's interesting. I actually was under consideration to be a double for a character in some flashback on Ballerina, and I trained.
One of the child ballerinas.
Yeah, I
Keanu.
trained with some of those
Keanu.
guys for a few months. That's actually what brought me back to LA. I had moved to Atlanta, and that was what brought me back to LA, and I stayed here.
And just
Was
for
training
listeners
with
that
these
don't
guys.
know exactly
I'm a
what
stunt
you,
woman. Sorry,
There
guys.
it is.
go.
God, I was
not
even going to have an aneurysm.
I'm a stunt woman. At least I am when I'm working, and then I don't work for a while, and I'm like, am I still? And then I get a job again. I'm like, yeah.
I love that you prepped the prep for ballerina brought you back to LA, and you're
Literally.
like, I don't know how I got invited to the
No,
premiere.
I mean, but they didn't choose me. I don't know if they cut the flashbacks. I don't know. Yeah, but I didn't end up doing the job. But I trained with them for a while, and so I was like, this is gonna be fun. I didn't work on this, and I'm here. And Sada and I crossed over into a section to take pictures that we weren't really supposed to be in.
Really?
I was invited by Who invited you? Who
Oh,
invited you?
Evan,
I
no one
literally-
asked you who you were invited for yet. Okay.
No, it helps.
I was actually gonna help him tell. I was gonna actually ask him to tell the next part. I got an email from the studio.
Oh God.
Sony?
I don't want
Is
to
that
say
who
the
that-
wrong one. No,
Oh, it's
was,
okay.
was it Paramount?
Lionsgate.
Was it
I
Lionsgate?
think
It was
it's
Lionsgate.
Whoever made ballerina.
Yeah.
It was Lionsgate,
Yeah.
not me checking my phone.
It's okay.
Yeah, whoever made ballerina,
Facts
I got
don't
an email
matter here.
direct to see if I wanted to go. And I
Wow.
said, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So
you
he
saw this guy in a wrinkled suit on the carpet.
I actually didn't.
She didn't see me.
But you were in a no-go zone. You weren't supposed to be taking pictures.
I didn't realize. I had no idea. There were just two sectioned off areas. I was early as. Are we allowed to cuss?
Fuck yeah.
I
my
cuss so
God,
much.
are you
We were early
Yeah.
as fuck.
kidding?
So there was like no one there. I didn't know we weren't supposed to be there, but there was a rope, but we just
Jumped
stepped
right over it.
Yeah.
Stunt woman shit.
She did parkour.
Yeah.
I didn't
yeah.
realize. I realized afterwards that was the Meta area where creators invited by Meta
Yeah.
were supposed to be.
It's a
And
very
so-
weird scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They keep you all penned.
Yeah.
me and
They were
Mikey
hurting
and like
people.
these people were just awkwardly in this roped off corner to feel special, and then every once in a while like Angelica Houston would like come down the carpet and they'd be like Angelica, and they would line all the people Meta creators.
She's
and
never
then
heard the word before in
she
her
was like,
life.
oh, okay. She's like looking
Hello?
at she's like probably thought she was in like 1970s, still dating Jack Nicholson. Like she was in another era probably
Sure,
in her head.
sure.
Yeah.
And we were just being forced to take these awkward photos with celebrities and stuff. So she jumped over. She did a backflip over the
Hell yeah.
I certainly did not.
into that area, and I was with Mikey, and I saw her, and she was taking photos of her friend, and she was coaching her really well. She was like, drop one arm.
Yeah.
Immediately I was like, me and Mikey were talking about her because I saw her and she looked very, you know what I mean? She looked great. And I started planning what my like first words were gonna be. And so then it was time for her to get her picture taken, and I was like, hey, drop your left arm. And then her friend just sent, there's video
There's
of
a
the
video
first
of the
word
first
I
words you ever
said
spoke to
it's
me.
literally,
Flirting.
That's the
Flirting. Also,
word I ever
damn,
said.
You look so good.
you know
Right.
what I'm
you so
saying?
Oh my God.
Thank you
It's
so
actually,
much.
hey, chill out a little bit.
He said
Drop
it.
one arm.
gay. And
Okay.
it's okay.
I was just saying she looked very nice in that.
You
God.
said God.
Oh my God! I
coming
love that
for
your
you.
first moment is documented.
Yeah.
Sada, my friend Sada, literally made that video out of the live photos she took of us because it captures audio. I didn't even know you could do that. So yeah, his first words.
I didn't know it captured audio. I don't think I knew it captured
It
audio.
does. If you.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
hold it.
Yeah.
And I actually didn't realize it was him that said that until after the premiere because I looked over to see who said it and there was like 6 dudes standing around. I was like, huh?
What
Thank
did he
you.
say? I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
He mumbles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's a very
He's-
mumbly guy.
What
He's-
was it you said?
He said,
Yeah.
drop your
Drop his
arm. He was
Drop
like,
your
yes.
arm.
He was like hyping me
Because
up.
that's what she had said to her friend.
Oh my
I have
And
ribs.
then-
God.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
he and Mikey walked over. Sada immediately recognizes Mikey. She's super excited.
Thank
Yeah.
God. So then
And-
that sectioned off the friends.
I don't even
I could
remember
speak to her.
how we started talking, but
don't
it
either.
took less than 2 minutes for my list of horror movies to come up. I brought up
She's
my
very
notes
like
app list of
type
horror
A. She like
movies.
she has it like she
And
has
then-
it written in like segmented
And then
genres.
in my favorite movies, I have Shudder, the Thai version from 2005. And when he said he had seen
foreign
my
horror.
favorite
I don't-
obscure, they're not obscure.
Yeah, but
my
lesser
favorite
known.
foreign.
Zach is holding his chest,
horror
being like,
movies.
I hope there's a man out there like that who's got a horror.
But yeah,
I hope someone tells me to drop my arm.
know, there's half the movies on that list I show to people, and they're like, oh, like cool. He had actually
And he's
seen
them.
So that was kind
We
of
actually,
it.
that's a perfect segue to
It
give
was
the
over.
people a little bit of movie stuff.
Yeah.
Pull out that list again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe give us your top. Are they in
That's great.
order of how much you like them?
She has them
let's
actually.
see.
The only disagreement we had, I was like, "Have you seen the Korean film The Wailing? It's like fantastic." And she was like, "That's under the like this sucks category."
So I have
And so- yeah.
favorite horror movies,
Like,
great
fuck
horror movies,
these.
good horror movies, meh, sucked, and there's The Wailing with a little angry face.
with an angry face.
I could give it
Yeah.
a rewatch. It was just
Yeah.
maybe I just didn't
I
get
called
it.
you out. I'm
like
sorry I
the
called you.
pacing
It's
and
really
the whole.
long,
It just
isn't
felt
it?
like it started
Yeah.
in one place and ended in a different one.
Brendan Fraser, right?
Is it a
No,
Is it
brother,
a-
that's bedazzled.
No, that's the whale.
possession? Is it possession? The Wailing?
Kind of. It's kind of like there's an illness
Yeah,
going
demon.
around that's tied to.
Oh,
There's
yes.
a
Which is
demon
kind of-
plotting and
kind
stuff.
of giving When Evil Lurks. Now that I think about
Oh, I
it.
love
Yeah.
When Evil Lurks.
I
Fuck.
That's like
prefer
in
the
my god
wailing. I
tier.
prefer the wailing, but that's okay.
I prefer
we can
the
have.
whale.
This is our first fight.
That was,
Actually.
our first, that was our first fight
Yeah.
right now.
You
Right now,
guys,
which is
drop
super.
the arm.
So wait, so what are a couple on your like? So should we get like her top 5?
Yeah.
Let's do
Ooh.
top
I
5
want to
horror.
hear, or at least top 3 of every group.
Okay.
Oh,
So
my,
these are-
top 3 of every group. Honestly, these aren't in any particular order.
Okay,
These
okay.
these are my favorites. I'm not
Okay.
saying they're the best.
Great.
They're
Oh.
my favorites. So
Okay.
Shudder. Oh, it's 2004 from Thailand. That changed my whole life. That was a pivotal moment in my life. Obsessed with that movie.
Would you put
Didn't he-
Caro on there at this point? The one that
in
we watched?
favorites?
Yeah,
I would put it in great.
great.
Like I'm not sure. Favorites is like I can rewatch it. Favorites have that rewatchability factor.
Or
Yeah,
you
for
want
sure.
to watch other people watch it. Like
Yeah.
you want to watch with
Barbarian,
it.
dude.
Yeah, Barbarian.
Love
What's
action.
better to watch someone watch than Barbarian?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, The Thing for me. But go ahead.
Yeah, this one's technically a horror comedy. Final Girls. I've seen that movie like 20 times.
Where they go into the movie?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
She
Incredible.
loves
Obsessed with that
movie.
one.
Incredible.
Malin Ackerman.
The girl who
Yeah.
takes all the Adderall and she's like,
Yes. Oh my god. It's so good.
That's who you need to play because that was just so
That
there.
was so
She
natural,
does the most
dude.
epic
Yeah.
striptease
She
to lure out the
does,
monster, and
yes.
she's like coked out on Adderall. Like, it's amazing. It's the best thing ever.
That's fun.
we want to hear more. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love. I'm just gonna spit some out. The Eye, also from Thailand, 2002.
I think it's on
Housebound.
the Jessica Alba.
With Jessica Alba, really bad. Yeah.
Not the remake.
Yeah.
Lovely, Dark, and Deep is super underrated. It's
Never
about the
even
missing 411.
heard of
I
it.
was a super nerd.
It has like an
about-
89%. It's like
Lovely,
It's-
dark, and deep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
interesting
It sounds
title.
boring.
But I don't mind slower pacing in horror movies. I know that
Okay.
it's not
Mm.
everyone's thing. Which, speaking of slower pacing, Reincarnation, Japanese horror
Still
film.
haven't watched
Love
it.
it. It's
I need
about
to watch it.
It's about it's a movie about making a horror movie. In a hotel where actual murders
Oh,
happen.
that's cool.
And some people realize they're the reincarnations of some people involved. And
That's
it's,
cool.
it's got a fun twist.
So the girl that was in that dress was like talking to me like this. You understand?
Oh.
What's happening?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
understand.
So you're like, it's
Right.
like you've never been.
This
Fizzing out,
hard.
dude.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That's,
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I,
And
I
then-
didn't want to
Yeah.
use the term, but
Yeah.
Bricked up.
yeah, he was
I was pretty bricked.
rock
yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
And then what's
Emotionally.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then what's crazy is that we go inside. We go inside, and I didn't want to. I honestly was trying not to be too weird. I was trying not to
Because you had already
monopolize
felt
all of your time.
You had felt the.
Oh yes.
You know
And
when
I
you
just-
guys
not
met
something
me and you
feel
immediately
often.
fell in love with me? You know
No,
what
I
I'm
met
talking
you
about?
on a Zoom meeting. I was like, this guy won't stop talking.
I don't like this guy. I thought this guy needs to be funny
Yeah.
every second, and I
And
don't
he
like
just-
him.
Yeah, and he was standing. He was
Yeah.
like sitting behind a piano, and it was just like God.
Okay, so
my
you were
sublet.
moving inside towards like the
Yeah,
screening.
so I at some point I was like, if I talk to him for too long, I'm gonna just seem weird. And so Sada and I moved. We ended up in the meta group picture we weren't supposed to.
She snuck into these
We
Angelica
were just
Houston
in there.
photos.
And I
dude.
even got like selfies. Once we realized we weren't supposed to be there, we're like,
Meta. Angelica.
we go inside, run into him and Mikey again getting popcorn. I literally pull out my phone. I have another video like, we got popcorn. Like,
Just
and
me awkwardly with my
it's
popcorn.
awkwardly- Then we
you two?
Yeah.
But what's insane? I'm gonna let you keep talking. I'm gonna stop being that guy.
No, this is
No,
just so fun to see because
Isn't
like
it?
I feel like you two have met each other. You know, in a way. Like
It's nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. We get in the theater, and there, the Chinese theater. It's enormous.
Yes.
We came invited by two separate parties and we were sat directly in front of each other.
Yeah.
Was it a sign?
Huh?
Was it a sign?
was a
It
sign.
had to.
Yeah.
Everything was.
Your ticket
signs.
has like
everything. Was,
like H24 and
Yeah.
And you were who was in front? Who was top?
I was
I was in
behind.
front,
I was
and
behind.
he caught me looking at him.
She looked
that's
back.
bad.
I thought she
That's
was looking
bad.
at
There's
the
no
exit.
reason. There's no reason to turn
Yeah, the
around.
screen's that way, honey.
No, and it was literally, I think it was before the movie even started. So Keanu Reeves and the actual actors are like talking.
True.
And you're like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know what to do. She was just looking at us. So I was like, "Do you want some M&Ms?" And she's like, "No, I'm a healthy stunt woman." And so yeah.
I'm dairy-free, dick. And it never worked out.
No, it was, but yeah, that was basically, that was it. It was like one of those, did we just become best friends, but also like,
but you were.
I know what I'm saying.
You were both
Moments.
into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I asked if she was going to the after party. She was like, "No."
I don't go out
And-
past like 7.
My
Which
queen.
means she's
Damn,
also perfect for
okay.
him. Yeah.
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 I can relate to you guys. I don't like spending money.
Yeah.
I don't like,
The miser of the group.
That's
Jesus.
what
I don't
people
like
gather
spending
from
money.
watching this.
yeah, I don't like
I'm cheap like you.
Wow, I didn't see that coming a mile away.
Hey, but isn't that a good thing? I think that's a good thing.
You know,
That's great.
I'll
She's like,
take
I
it.
also try to hang
Yeah,
myself.
jeez, so many good things.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I was
Totally.
able to stunt my way out of it.
wow.
Yeah,
God.
that's-
Okay. Now, how did you meet Zach?
Evan actually had like I think he probably invited you too.
Yeah.
He's like, me and Lorena are gonna set up shop and write. Mm-hmm. Come by for a little meet
You
and
came
greet.
and you brought some cookies.
I brought
Yeah.
cookies,
Yeah.
which she
You know
slapped
what?
out
You
of my
both
hand.
brought her a gift.
And-
you guys are both so sweet.
You
Thank
both
so
brought her a
much.
gift.
Yeah, but Michael's gift was insane.
No, it was
Yeah.
so
Mike-
sweet.
Michael
She didn't have
showed
a,
up.
She didn't have a baby.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
yeah.
She's dating one.
savage.
I pull up and Michael is standing outside of my place. I'll
With a
show the
Maori
camera.
Rosa
Oh, you can
balloon.
actually see it on the camera. That's incredible.
With balloons and flowers.
Hey, maybe
Yeah.
you put it right next to your face so it's
Yeah.
in focus.
There you go. Yeah.
All I could think of while I was driving you was Lorena. She's out of the West Side Story.
That's Maria.
I know, but I just changed it to Lorena.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
And then what was behind your ear?
I'm sorry. Oh.
Oh, this?
Well, no,
No.
the gift I gave you.
Oh!
He gave her another gift. He said, "What's behind your ear?" And it was a gift card to Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
She hasn't had sugar in years.
Okay, so
yeah.
you'll keep that.
It's
Was that a regift? Did
No,
you
no.
have that sitting around?
No,
at
that was
home?
because Evan and I's video is the most successful one is the Krispy Kreme.
And you know where we ate last night?
Krispy
Yes.
Kreme.
Panda Express.
Yes.
I was gonna get you Panda Express.
You eat Panda Express.
I love Panda Express.
Yeah.
I'm not insane. Yeah.
Okay, what do you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
there? What's your order?
I always get the super greens and honey walnut
God.
shrimp and
Super green.
I
Either
know.
I didn't even know they
teriyaki-
had
Yeah,
that.
I do
know.
half lo mein, half
Yeah.
fried
So
rice.
good.
We got like eggplant, greens,
Yeah.
chicken that wasn't fried.
So not orange chicken.
no,
Not
I
orange
love
chicken.
their honey
Teriyaki.
sesame chicken.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I love that
That's
one.
not fried, I assume.
It is.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Okay, good. Thank God. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm gonna teach you how to eat.
Oh,
She's not your niece. Dude. She's 31 years old.
So you are in like TV and film
Yeah.
for stunts.
Yeah.
Can you tell us some people that you've stunted for?
Yeah. I think I can just give a quick rundown of I guess how I got there really quick.
Yes. Do slow. Go slow.
I was- okay. Well,
Just because Evan likes it quick, you can
if
go
we're
slow
going
with us.
that slow. I went to
Wow.
I went to film school actually in Orlando. I went to Full Sail University.
Okay.
I went to a super nerdy engineering high school, but I always wanted to make movies. I was always forcing my neighbors to be actors in my movies.
Do you have
I
those
was-
still?
Yes, they're privated on my YouTube channel. And I would make them fight each other, and I would make
Yeah.
my little brother be the bad guy in every one. Bless his heart, poor guy.
Oh.
And I
Leander.
tried to make little horror movies since I was like 9, from like Roxio Media Player to Pinnacle Studios plus like video editing. So I went to film school and I was a video editor before I started doing parkour. I started doing parkour while I was in film school because I heard there was this gym where people were doing parkour on Saturdays in Orlando, and I got obsessed immediately.
Well, I bet the theme parks pull from people who can do parkour stuff. Or no?
Yeah. So I started doing parkour there in Orlando, and it was basically my Adderall. It filled a hole I didn't even realize I had, and now I need it, or I don't feel regulated.
Sure.
And I
Zach
started.
fills holes. He
Damn it.
doesn't know
Okay,
it.
I was gonna be respectful and not jump on the
I could
whole
feel you not
joke.
doing
I
it,
know.
and I wanted to do it for you. Yeah.
Yeah, do it for me, Evan. Fill that
like-
hole.
Sorry, I'm so
You're
sorry.
good.
So you were
So
saying that you
outside
were a
of-
child and you were doing film.
No, she
And-
was
adult
in
now.
film
Yeah.
school.
So-
and wait, in the film school, was it you had to pick a specification or was it broad?
No, it was awesome because at Full Sail, they have a huge soundstage. They have all the equipment, and our classes are 1 month or 2 months long, and it's an accelerated 2-year program with no
Cool.
breaks. So we basically learned every department. We learned how to be gaffers. We learned makeup. We learned sound. We learned. I forgot a lot of things.
I bet.
But we learned.
learned 'em.
Yeah.
We learned everything. That's where I learned how to use a DSLR. That's where they had us learning Avid. And I hate Final Cut. I'm a Premiere girl.
Oh.
And now everyone's on DaVinci, and I'm
Episode
not
was
ready for
about to be
DaVinci.
brought to you by
By
Final
Final
Cut,
Cut.
but I guess not. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Just kidding. We don't have any sponsors. Sponsors. No.
Whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's
We're
so...
anti-sponsor. We actually don't want any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry forever.
Stay away.
We thought about it and we decided against it.
No.
I was actually just kidding. That's so crazy. I was
Yeah.
joking. Isn't that
You
insane?
love all
I love
things.
every editing
Yeah.
platform that's ever been made.
Right.
And so when I graduated, I was a video editor first for some weird things. At one point, I was selling dog food. That was an era. And then
I get that.
I was
used to walk
a
dogs.
video editing.
I used to sell salad dressing.
Oh, sick.
Didn't eat it.
You ate the dressing.
Drink it. Yeah.
Getting the dressing. But I got a video editing internship at Universal Studios, the theme park.
Yeah.
And that's where I had been training parkour more and more. And so I started auditioning for the shows at Universal Studios, and I got into a few shows as the princess in the Eighth Voyage of Sinbad show, which was so much fun.
Cool.
Got to wear pink and fight demons, and the Flying Fish Market, which was brutal, like 113 flips a day. Like in
my
the sun
God.
with 6 shows a day, getting paid less than like $280 maybe.
What? A day?
Yeah.
Oh
Damn.
my God.
Maybe, if that. It
Were
was
you in-
brutal? And the Secret Life of Pets show, which is also flipping and stuff on concrete.
Were you an
Waterworld?
animal?
Damn.
Waterworld?
Waterworld? No, not in Orlando. I did almost get into Waterworld Japan,
Yeah.
but they chose the blondes.
Ew.
Never chose.
Yuck.
Yeah.
I think
Blondes
I
are
was
gross.
the first non-blonde princess in Sinbad, or the second. Yeah.
Really?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Paving the
Which
way.
is crazy because the
Fuck yeah.
show's called Sinbad. She's like an
Did he
Arab
ever come and
princess.
Did he ever come and watch? Sinbad.
Sinbad the comedian.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I know
He's
of.
doing a lot
I
better.
got you.
That was,
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah.
that was a really fun show, though. And then I also booked randomly commercials. Randomly, I booked a bunch of corporate parkour gigs where we were doing parkour to spice up like a PowerPoint for a company.
You're
That's
kidding.
insane.
Yeah.
Nothing
I
gets
thought that stand-up corporate gigs were bad. Can you imagine
Hardcore
just doing
corporate-
backflips for
live?
guys in
Yes.
suits?
Yeah, imagine doing backflips for Hewlett Packard. like,
Yeah.
just being like, who wants a printer?
Literally, they flew us to Chicago
No.
to do parkour for, was it Marriott, some hotel chain, and they were talking about synergy and shit. It's just it's a corporate, it's not a public thing. It's like a corporate.
It's just morale in
and
the
then
room.
during the PowerPoint, we're doing parkour.
That's
happened.
crazy.
And we did like
Do they pay well?
ambiance. No.
No,
Really? No.
That's the whole point. Is you sell your soul.
I
and
thought they
give
did.
you a lot of money for
and
it.
then I didn't know what money could be made until I got into stunts. Back then, I was like $300. That's
Whoa.
awesome.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
This is crazy.
same. The
Same.
things that we did
Oh my
early
God.
in comedy for
Yeah.
like
Little
free
to no
pizza.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Things we're
video
still
editing,
doing
too.
now.
right, for
That's-
free pizza.
That's why I've
Yeah.
hesitated to, hire a video editor for things like long form videos, because I know what it's like to be an underpaid editor.
Of
I want to pay
course.
people
Yeah.
The
for
right
their
amount,
time.
yeah.
But then in 2018, I got in my first stunt job
Oh, that was
because
my
of-
first suicide attempt.
Nice.
Same kind of big event in 2018.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you couldn't even book that.
No,
but-
I couldn't.
Yeah.
brother.
Unfortunate.
Brother. That's it. This is how the seats are going to be arranged in hell
Yes.
next to
Yeah,
hellfire. It's going to be
totally.
just like this.
Love you, bud.
Love you too, brother.
Yeah.
You were saying you
Yeah.
booked to.
Trying to tell your life story
know,
in the
it's-
middle of this
This
chaos
is-
is like
That is
No, I
hell.
also I
God.
just don't want to appear insensitive. Like I want to acknowledge that.
no,
no,
you really-
No, we aren't.
It's one of those things.
show.
Like,
I make light of it because
Yeah.
it has brought me talking about it and being open and vulnerable with it is like this is what we should do. Like
yeah.
Also, the only way you're light.
yeah, exactly. yeah.
Brother.
Yeah.
Brother.
Right? Because it's like, hey, you know what? It happened.
Yeah.
Move past it and share about it, right?
Yeah.
Buddy, you made me want to live, so
You
I
make
get
me
to
wanna
joke
live.
about it with you
Yeah.
because I'm happy you're here.
And the word and
Yeah.
the best thing, like I would have missed all this, and this is like the
know,
life is
right?
incredible. So
Wow.
yeah.
That is amazing. I do have a really dark sense of humor, but that's why, a lot of it stays in the group chat. So
Yeah.
I don't want to actually hurt people's feelings.
Yeah.
So that's
She's real good she's good at keeping the cancelable
That's good. That's a
stuff
good-
tight.
that's a good
yeah,
skill.
That's good. That's
closed
good.
off.
like I'm still going to hell. It's just private.
Right,
Yes.
right,
That's
right.
good.
The only one that'll ever know is the devil himself. Yeah.
And the people I
not
send it to.
Vulture.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Vulture's not going to figure it out.
Or Jesus, if he's real,
Right.
show yourself.
A light falls on you. Okay, wait. So, what was the thing you booked in 2018?
Oh shit! It was NCIS New Orleans. They needed a parkour girl. They needed parkour hooligans to. There's a whole thing that just happened in my stories. I was gonna say to goon.
Oh, yeah. So you know what gooning is.
Of course you know.
Yeah.
Yo,
All right.
I was gonna say I have to make this a post because my DMs have never been more blown up.
Yeah.
Yo, so I call this in.
I'm getting
in stunts,
DMs about it just from reposting it.
That's
Yeah.
crazy
Yeah.
work. In stunts, we often do stunt acting roles that are called ND roles or nondescript roles, and they tend to be goons. They tend to be the henchman
Yeah.
or the soldier,
Right.
or the cartel member number 4. I
Yeah.
was once a cocaine bridesmaid. I was in another.
Great.
Right, goons. So I call it.
We were all 3 cocaine's bridesmaids.
and I
at
just
one
and I
point.
just and I just found out that some other stunt people actually called it this too. So I'm not the only one.
Right.
So sometimes when I'm NDing, I call it gooning. I saw my friend
She
DM
had
me
no
last night. I was like,
idea.
you
I
know
have
this.
no idea what it
They're
is.
like, this
I didn't
means
either.
It must
masturbating.
be a gay thing.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
it's
like
gay.
it's like when you like jerk off for hours and you go into this like Neanderthal state where you're like,
Yeah.
And they call it being a gooner.
yeah.
Oh, I
That's-
thought someone said that you have like multiple screens.
Yeah,
up.
another friend DM'd
Sure,
me.
but
I
it's
think
like-
it's just
Submerging
A lot.
yourself in
Just
the act of like
fully-
jerking off,
Wow.
Yeah.
gooning.
I was
So-
a big gooner when I was a teenager.
Yeah, same.
It'd be like 7 times a day.
Drugs especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was about to say that my first job was gooning on NCIS New Orleans.
With, I think we've
She's not
talked about
going to
before,
say that.
Chris O'Donnell.
I already,
Wow.
it's cool. This is my first ever podcast. I just get myself like just done. and
She's
the first
never done a
one, They're just
podcast.
gonna share this one clip.
That's remarkable.
Forever.
Isn't that kind of remarkable?
Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
no,
I
I
can't get
did.
out of
What
I
was
was
the
interviewed.
podcast?
Oh no, I did. It just didn't feel. It wasn't in a studio like this. So it didn't feel like
The
this.
strip down.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll delete
Yeah,
it from
no,
the internet.
people
What's
have-
it called? We'll delete it.
I don't.
It was called
remember.
Homeless Chatter.
We'll
it was
have
a
it
homeless
taken
man
down.
just kind of gave
all-
a can to her.
Yeah.
And they just talked into that.
Homeless chatter.
Yeah.
I was on the Jam podcast.
Oh, okay.
They were asking me about parkour and stuff.
We don't really promote other podcasts on
Yeah.
this, but
Can we cut that out?
I
Whatever
don't-
jam.
I don't
Cut
think.
that.
I don't think you're competing with a stunt podcast. To be
Okay.
fair.
Well, no, stunts happen in
yeah.
film.
Oh.
And film
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
watch that.
It's
And
true.
you're a stunt.
Now,
yeah. So
I have a-
I was a hooligan on NCIS New Orleans. I also kind of looked like the actress, so they killed 2 birds with 1 stone, and I got Tafted, which is the shortcut into SAG-AFTRA.
Taft-Hartley.
That's when they sign a Taft-Hartley, which is a huge honor. Thank you to
Yeah.
Jonathan Arthur, the stunt coordinator. But stunts is hard. It takes years. People say it takes like 2 years to break into stunts because it's all networking. You don't like
Wow.
apply to stunt jobs. You don't go on Indeed and look
It's like,
what
I
stunt
know
jobs.
someone.
Exactly. Like 100%. There are stunt registers, like websites in the US. There's like iStunt, there's Stunt Phone, there's where stunt coordinators don't have a referral, they'll look up a height, ethnicity, whatever skill set they need for a job and maybe reach out to them. But otherwise, literally they ask around at Jam, hey, do you know like a brown girl that does parkour? And they'll say, yeah, Lorena. And that's how I'll book a job, and I'll get a text from an unknown number saying, are you available Thursday? And that's how stunts
Whoa.
works, like 100%.
Someone's gonna
Crazy.
kidnap you.
Yeah. No,
Are you available?
no, literally.
I do have a
literally.
question that's a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a serious injury?
From
stunt work.
stunts? No, not from stunts. Just from doing stupid things. Like
She got
I
stung
tore
by
my
34
ACL.
bees
I got
jumping on a
stung by-
dumpster.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was before stunts.
Parkour.
Yeah, and besides stunts,
Yeah.
I was on a couple so between that and when I actually started like working a little more consistently in stunts, I was on a couple reality shows. I was on.
We don't talk television. We don't talk television. No,
Okay.
she was on like a
Oh, yeah.
huge show called like Super Tag. Is that what
in
it's called?
Exatlón, Estados Unidos, which
That
is
as well?
made by the same people that do Survivor.
Oh. Would you ever do Survivor?
No.
Really?
No, I would never work with them again. They're horrible
okay.
people.
Oh,
They're
wow.
terrible people.
Hey, hot take.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
we got it on the
it's not a
pod.
hot take.
Okay.
I could insult them for a very long time.
We'll go on to
Yeah.
Savage Secrets
Yeah,
real
we
quick.
will.
Going to Savage,
Yeah.
it was just really quick. No.
But it would be
But
fun
my
just to be in the
teammates, I
outback.
loved my teammates, right? Exatlón, Estados Unidos. I'm grateful that I did it. I don't regret it. I'm very glad to learn that I can, deal with
Get
that
through
and be
stuff
hungry
like that.
and
Yeah.
whatever.
They tortured
Ultimate
the
Tag-
contestants.
Oh.
They
little
slept on the floor and they didn't eat and like
Yeah.
sleep. And,
Which
yeah.
I signed up
I
for
am
that. That
dying
was
to
fun.
be hungry.
That part was fine. I signed up for that. It was just they were so sketchy in so many ways.
That sucks.
So sketchy. And then I did Ultimate Tag, and I had my purple hair
Ultimate
era.
Tag.
And then I
That's it.
hosted randomly while I had stress fractures after that show Exatlón, so I just couldn't do anything for 2 years.
What was your character's name on Ultimate Tag?
So in Exatlón, my nickname was La Hormiga Atómica, and in Ultimate Tag, they let me be that in English.
Hormiga is Spanish for ant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
She was like a little evil ant.
yeah. So in Ultimate
I thought
Tag,
she
they
was
let
like an
me be-
angry, like an angry sister. Ant.
La Hormiga Atómica. So in
Yeah, yeah.
Ultimate Tag, they let me
mal.
be the atomic ant. And I got to chase people around and try and stop them from winning money. It was really
Oh,
fun.
that's cool.
It was actually huge. Like when I brought her to the first comedy show she came to, she's been to 4 comedy shows, which is
Too many.
torture. I don't know why
Too
she's
many.
doing that to herself. I
You're
haven't
being
made her do that.
crazy.
But the first one of my one of my friends, a comedian I started with in New York, Suba Agarwal, she was like, "Oh my gosh, she's the girl from like Ultimate Tag." I was like, "Oh wow, this was like a big deal."
No, oh my gosh, because that was crazy. So after that, I realized I had stress fractures. My shins were 50 shades of fucked. Like I had cracks, like 8 cracks in
She
both
says
shins.
fun stuff like that.
Shades of fuck.
Yeah.
Is so funny.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it was just bad, and so I couldn't do anything for 2 years. Luckily, I randomly booked a hosting gig for like a little clip show called TBD's The Link.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it. So that's when I took stand-up writing classes and writing for late night TV and a bunch of classes at the Second City in LA. Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
And then COVID happened, and I did a bunch of virtual open mics, and that's
Terrible.
where I saw Suba.
Suba
Wow.
has
And I
the
became
most
her
work
biggest
ethic
fan, and
I've
I've been
ever
following
met.
her since.
Yeah.
Now, I think to just kind of relay it back to movies a little bit,
Yeah.
do you have like a top 5 all movies, not
Ooh.
just horror?
I'm done, by
Nice
the way. That was
wrangling.
my entire story. That's
No,
all
no.
the
I
content.
also just quickly want to
actually
say
is.
she got to work with a hero of mine, has his number. He was a fan of her. He was like the most professional director
W?
she's ever worked with.
I don't have his number. He has
Sam,
mine.
he has your number. Okay, I will kill him if I see him.
No.
Sam Raimi.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're talking Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
That's what you worked on?
Yeah.
That was my first big stunt job. That was coming right out of recovery for my ACL.
Yeah.
So I hadn't done anything in a while. And randomly, I'm in Texas. I get a call from an unknown number saying, hey, are you available tomorrow to start rehearsals for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness? And I was like, yeah. What do you mean?
Were you
Is it
worried though
okay?
that it was too soon after your injury?
Yeah. And I went and did it.
Good.
Yeah. Full send.
Because this industry requires you to say yes to everything.
Literally everything.
Pretty much.
Definitely.
Yeah. If Stunts gets word that you're injured, you're kind of injured forever in their mind. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
it's
they won't
your
call you.
liability.
No, not that you're a liability, but they'll be like, oh, wasn't that person injured?
Yeah,
Let me
they're,
call
like,
this
not
other person
available.
first. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, so then what was it like working on a Marvel project? That's crazy.
It was a dream come true. I felt like a princess in a fantasy
Really?
land. Yeah, like it was
Damn.
massive green screen sound stages, and I was just on the reshoots. So my actually long-time OG parkour friend from Austria, Pamela Forster, was Sochi Gomez. Her name's-
Xochitl Gomez, yeah.
Sochi Gomez
She plays
is,
like
America Chavez.
Chavez.
She
yeah.
was Sochi's double on principal photography.
Okay.
But then they did reshoots in Manhattan Beach, and it was a long reshoots. And then
That
when I
movie
ended up
is like
watching the movie,
80%
the movie's like
reshoots.
80% reshoots.
Are you
It's what we
kidding?
shot in Manhattan Beach. Yeah.
The
So
studio, like,
I did have the
interference.
opportunity to be there for a good while and learn a lot. It's such a big learning curve. Stunts
Yeah.
is so different from every other work. Like the bar for
Yeah.
professionalism is militant. It's extremely high with the exception of cussing, and now I'm so used to cussing that I forget I'm not supposed to cuss outside of stunts. Like it doesn't matter if you're on Disney,
Interesting.
doesn't matter if you're working with minors, stunt people cuss like sailors.
Same with key grips.
yeah, yeah, brother.
So
the
in every
union
other sense of the
guys.
word, it's all yes sir, no sir, don't ask too many questions. So I was making all the mistakes. I was asking too many questions. I was like, when are we doing this? And they're like, why are you
What?
don't
Shut up.
worry, like you'll know when you need to know type of thing. And I also realized I have like an actual hearing processing issue. I didn't know what anyone was saying on walkies. And it was a
like you
problem. Like I
couldn't
got in
hear
trouble.
It. You're like, I don't know what they're
No,
saying.
like I could hear it, but it was just like I
Sure.
could, and I tried switching. I bought my own in-ears and stuff, and so yeah, it was
I think I've
very
experienced
challenging.
that too in various ways where I'm like, I can hear them, but I have
Yeah.
I can't put together what words were just said.
yeah, and
That's me when Strass talks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sounds like a garbage disposal.
Right.
Well, you
yeah.
surround yourself with garbage because he's a mumbler as well that can't get anything out. So
You mumbled that out.
Yeah,
which
I
is
know.
crazy. Yeah. All right, so to wrap this, I don't want to wrap it up. I want it to be a 3-hour episode.
Oh no, you're
But
good.
movies.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
Sam Raimi's the most kind.
Really?
God, I love hearing
Amazing.
that.
That makes me feel really
No,
good.
and
know.
the most organized. We were in at like 8 a.m. and out at 6 p.m. every day, and my coworkers were like, "That's not normal. Don't get used to that. Like, we know you're green. We know you haven't worked out. This is not normal." And he shot in a way that was very efficient. Like they were going. Like if the camera's here, we're using this lens, we're getting everything we need here before moving on to the.
yeah.
It was just so efficient, so well done. Benedict Cumberbatch, I ended up working next to him a lot. Super nice, tripped me out because he spoke in an American accent the entire first day. And I was like, I thought he was British. He was so kind.
he's a liar.
Honestly, the entire cast and crew was so, it was such a blessing. Everyone was so nice. I'm very lucky in general. I'm glad I got into stunts after Me Too. I'm glad I got into stunts when I did. Full stop, because I've had the opportunity to work with very kind coordinators and really kind fellow stunt performers. And shout out to stunt women. Like every stunt woman that I've trained with, been involved with, worked with has been so supportive and kind. And my favorite movies. So sorry, Shudder is up there.
Conducting this whole interview by herself.
There is an American version, right?
There's an American version, but
There is,
but
with
we don't have
Josh.
to talk about it. We
What's
don't.
his name?
Joshua Jackson.
Actually, we
Yes.
can just pretend there's not.
Whoa,
We could.
that bad, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
She said it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's this is in no particular order. For me, favorite movies is about the rewatchability
Yeah.
factor, right?
100%.
Yeah.
So Hairspray.
You caught my heart.
Which one? The one with
The one
like
with Nick.
John
with Amanda
Travolta.
Bynes?
Yes.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
musical.
The musical.
Wow.
I love musicals.
Me too.
Yeah.
Have you seen Sing Street?
Sing Sing or Sing Street?
Sing Street. It's like an Irish one, and it has the guy from Midsommar.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The boyfriend from
I gotta
Midsommar.
see that.
Dude,
No,
I
Sing
just
Street.
watched it with her. It's fantastic.
That is.
I
Speaking of, that's up there.
Yeah.
We're on top.
Whoa, okay.
Sing Street, Hairspray,
Shudder.
Shudder, Final Girls. The
Okay,
Final Girls.
yeah.
She loves Final
I
Girls.
love the Final Girls. I can just
I
watch
gotta
it over and
rewatch
over
it.
again.
I only saw it once in theaters. Need to see it again.
It's fantastic, and yeah. What else is
Last one.
up there? I have a
Yeah, we need
last
one more,
one.
hon.
We can do
One more,
one
You need
more.
one more, hun.
Yeah.
Hun,
Oh my gosh,
two
I'm
more.
gonna say Mad Max. Let's do
Fuck
throw in an
yeah.
action
Fury
one.
Road?
Fury Road?
Oh,
Okay.
it's so
I'm gonna
good.
throw in an action one. Just
Do you? I mean, that's like a dream for a stunt person too. Like a movie like that.
I actually heard that was miserable to work
Nightmare.
Really?
on. Well, it depends, because here's the
Hot.
thing. Like,
Yeah. And practical. Like.
so in stunts, we do get adjustments, which means we get paid more for doing things that are hard. Or if our stunt coordinator is really kind, which has been my experience, stunt coordinators will look for an excuse to get the production to budget out adjustments for their performers.
Wow.
So like I've gotten a pay bump for doing an extra long day, gotten a pay bump for doing a ratchet that was scary. Stuff like
What's
that.
a ratchet for
Yeah.
the uninformed?
So a ratchet is a pressurized. It's
Gun.
an air compressor that yanks a rope really fucking fast. So when we do wires and stunts, if you need to yank someone to go in a direction, so if they need to go, depending on where you're going, I'm looking up like there's gonna be truss up there.
We would love that.
So they.
Well, you are hooked to a ratchet, and we're gonna pull at the end of the episode.
actually,
Exactly,
While you
so
were talking,
you-
hooked you to a ratchet.
Oh.
Oh, we're kidding.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Wait, that'd be funny though. If you ask someone questions, they get the wrong answer, and
would
they get
be
yanked.
really cool,
Yeah,
yeah.
So when you do a hand pull, if you're rigged, so you've got a jerk
Harness?
vest
Oh.
with a bunch of picks, and depending on which way they want you to go, they'll pick the rope to you a certain way, and if someone's doing a hand pull, you feel like a bit of give in the beginning. Like
Sure.
it feels
Yeah, yeah.
more forgiving. You feel it coming.
yeah.
And it's more of a natural movement. A ratchet is like those roller coasters that take you
blast
0 to
off.
100.
Yeah.
It's just you're gone.
Ow! Oh my God, that
I
hurts
did that
my
on that
neck.
short film. The like yanked
When
me.
you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Doctor Strange was Multiverse of Madness was a big learning curve, because that's the opposite of parkour physics. Now I'm very comfortable on a wire. Like, I know you have to fight the wire. You have to ride it a certain way. You can't self-initiate things, or at least not at the wrong time. And the way you land is the opposite of parkour. If I try to do what would save me if I were falling on concrete, I'll get whiplash and fuck all of my shit.
Whoa.
If I'm wrecking in a stunt. So I had to learn all of that, and I did a super fast ratchet like header at like 80 psi. It was just the most terrifying thing, and then it was fine.
Wow.
But yeah, so you get an adjustment for stuff like that. But otherwise, you get paid the same day rate regardless of whether you're slipping on water and doing the easiest
Yeah.
stunt or doing a super complicated stunt. The day rate's the same. So Mad Max, unless they were dishing out adjustments like candy,
Yeah.
you know, like that
You'd
sounds.
rather watch it.
Yeah, not that I'd rather watch it, but just, and not even the stunts themselves, just being in the desert, like the whole experience of it seems like it was tough.
I actually did my own stunts on Young Rock and Baltimoreans.
Young Rock, you were
That's
in
awesome.
ring, right?
Yeah, we were in ring learning, and
Did they train you for that? Did you?
Chavo
have-
Guerrero,
Yeah.
the wrestler, trained us.
Did
And,
you do any falls? Like, did you?
yeah, I mean, with like the bumps against like the yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was really fun. Yeah.
And
That is
that's
awesome.
that's also a huge part of stunts. A lot of actors do their own stunts. Xochitl Gomez,
Yeah.
that girl trained wushu. That girl had already trained parkour with my girl Pamela
Whoa.
in London.
and I think Tom
Xochitl's-
Cruise, right?
He did a couple of
That was
yeah,
his own
like a
stunts.
couple of his own stunts.
I'm not
Yeah.
as familiar with what goes on there, but yeah, and also on the. I'm just saying, and then on the Descendants, a part of being a stunt person is training the person you're doubling. And a lot of times they want to do as many stunts as possible. And a lot of times they just want to be bubble wrapped. And literally, if it's an OTS shot over the shoulder,
Yeah.
they'll just put in their double.
Yeah. So George Clooney in
have a
Descendants
photo
did his own
double.
stunts.
Oh no,
Was there a stunt
Disney's
in the
Descendants.
No,
Disney's
stunt in the
Descendants.
Disney. Yeah.
I doubled this.
Him running down Hawaii.
yeah.
Incredibly talented young girl, Malia Baker, who's actually super good friends with Sochi. That was a crazy
Oh, wow.
coincidence.
Wow.
And we also got to teach her some parkour, and she did all the stunts she could. But obviously things like a ratchet, if we're wrecking, if we're falling,
Yeah.
that'll.
Well, let's get you out of here with this real quick. Savage secrets on your relationship with Evan.
It's not really a savage
will-
secret because you're asking her to talk. Why don't we go into savage secrets and you all say a little something about me?
Okay,
How
and
about
then,
that?
Can I
and then
say
you
some-
can't hear us.
Can I say
won't,
one
yeah.
thing really quick? Because I
Yeah.
realized I forgot to
Okay.
mention it earlier. After, like, a few weeks after we started dating, I got an email from this guy at Meta that was like, that
yeah.
wanted to connect. And I got on a Zoom call with him and he was talking about strategies and he was talking about, yeah, sometimes we invite creators out to events like premieres. And I was like, huh. And then I told Evan and Evan said, was his name Isaac? And I said, yes. So I got reached out to by pure coincidence by the guy
The reason
that
we met, guys.
invited Evan to
Wow.
Ballerina.
How sweet is that?
I'm Isaac, guys.
Lorena, thank you so much
Yes,
for doing
seriously.
the podcast.
This means the
Thank
world.
you
Our,
guys so
our
much.
first
I can-
ever guest on,
Yeah.
on the show.
And I have a feeling you're going to be back really soon.
Might be back like really
Yeah,
soon.
really
actually.
soon.
Yeah.
Like, maybe back to
Yeah.
back.
But seriously, I think your story is amazing, and I'm so happy to be part of why we share it with people. So thank you for coming and talking.
But we
Thank
actually
you
might
guys
do
so
this
much.
one after the one that we did.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah,
Oh, really?
That's behind.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
inside baseball. But
Yeah.
when it comes to the movies, just remember to show up on time.
Stay up your phone
And shoot the fuck up.
up.